Hello trader, I'm going to do a complete multi-time time analysis on euro dollar and GBP USD. Both of these instruments currently showing significant trading opportunity in the market opening. Now before we discuss how we can trade, first let's look at bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame to see overall picture in the market. Now from the monthly, starting with euro dollar, we can see that this market was moving in this monthly channel for an extended period of time, and we saw that this current monthly candle just has broken out of this channel completely to the upside. And once it has broken out, it reached this important liquidity zone on the monthly resistance, and we have seen that the price again rejecting. Now with the rejection, as the price overextended to the upside on the monthly resistance, we can expect now deeper pullback, or even we could see the price again coming back to this monthly support level or to the support of this channel. If we look at the weekly time frame, we can see that from the weekly perspective, there is a weekly bearish candle the previous week after grabbing liquidity from this level. Now this zone, if we look at the weekly, it is a zone where there was a large gap opening, and we saw that on the weekly perspective quite a few weekly candle gathered liquidity and then rejected from this gap area on the weekly perspective. And this week the price has tested the high of this gap, and we saw that rejection with this weekly bearish candle. Now this weekly candle, as you can see, it's a very sharp rejection with a full body red, and there is a narrow wick at the bottom. This kind of candle is a high probability that the price will drop again. And what I think that this week we can expect the price to come down to this smart money zone. As you can see in this whole move on the weekly, there is a one red candle that is the act at here as a resistance, the same level here acting as a support, and we can expect now euro dollar to come back down to test this level. But I think that even we could see further drop, and then before the weekly close we could see some bullish move. So initially we can expect drop and then rejection to the upside. Now if we look at the daily time frame, we can see that the price from the daily perspective, last day of trading, which is a narrow doji in this whole move. Now from this zone where we see that euro dollar was heading to the upside with this channel that we have drawn on the monthly, also we see that this is the daily resistance level, and from that resistance we saw after creating quite a few daily dodges, euro dollar grabbed liquidity and then started to drop. As we see that this is a sharp move to the upside on the daily, highly likely we could see euro dollar will come back down to this support level, which is the previous resistance, turning support along with this daily doji. And we could see that the price even coming to break this daily doji, which is the previous support level here. And we see the price is far from this daily 20 EMA. We could see that on the market opening initial pullback, what I think that initially we might see a little bit of pullback to the upside, and we could see break of this daily high and then continuation to the downside to this support level on the daily perspective. So monthly, weekly, and daily aligning for this potential downside on euro dollar. Now, if we look at the lower time frame from intraday perspective, we can see that there is a potential a reversal here on euro dollar. This is a typical head and shoulder and consolidation. We have seen a sharp breakdown from this consolidation pattern, leaving us a dynamic support which is turning resistance here. And I think that as you can see, 10 and 20 EMA is completely separated from each other. And also in this lower time frame, euro dollar is gathering liquidity from the top, forming long red bearish candle. What I think that on the market opening we could see even an upside movement. A break to the upside can give us a potential entry opportunity, as we see that this market now trending to the downside. What I think that highly likely we could see euro dollar coming back to this support, or even we could see a change of trend and dropping back to this long-term baseline. So with that said, euro dollar will be waiting for a potential entry opportunity. If we see that euro dollar has tested this level and rejecting with a strong price action, we'll consider going short with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now let's look at GBP USD. Now if we look at the monthly the same way, we see that both of this instrument showing a strong rejection from this monthly resistance level. Now if we draw this level on GBP we can see that this is where the previous swing low, this is the support here with this green candle on the monthly. The same level has been tested by this current monthly candle as a resistance, and we saw that there's a long week candle on the monthly so far. I think that as this is the last week of the month, we could see GBPUSD coming down further. Even we could see this market is coming back to this monthly support level and dropping further later. If we look at the weekly, this is the weekly candle which is in fact creating series of lower high with this weekly resistance level, and it's a full body red candle with a narrow wick at the bottom, and we could see that GBPUSD dropping further. I think that this week we might see initially break of this low and even breaking down further to this liquidity zone where there is a doji, and also this is the monthly support level we are expecting to break down to gather liquidity. If we look at the daily, we can see that GBPUSD after creating a strong rejection with this red candle that has also crossed this doji completely to the upside and down. This is a bearish candle, and we can see that GBPUSD from that level had a very strong drop. Last day of trading week, we saw GBPUSD has formed a doji currently below this daily 20 EMA. We can expect GBPUSD to initially go up for a pullback. Highly likely we could see that the price is breaking this high, and then we can expect rejection to the downside on GBP USD. Now from the further lower time frame, from intraday perspective, we see that this market with this long week candle is trending, creating series of lower high and lower low. Now on the market opening, we will be waiting for a pullback to the upside. Any break of this level along this 20 EMA will give us suitable entry opportunity again for this potential drop to the downside. This is where I will be waiting for an entry on GBPUSD for this potential move. As soon as we will find suitable entry, we will consider going short with a high probability trade setup with our students. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also leave a comment below. Let us know which way you are trading both of this instrument. Thank you. I'll see you soon in my next analysis.